Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now what you can see on the screen at the minute is my dad's Euro group stage predictions. Now I'm going to go through all of these myself. I'm going to rearrange what he's done. I've also got screenshots of what his are, so we can both do it. We're going to be predicting the European Championships. Now this does have a history for being hard to do. I mean, I said to him the other day that it wouldn't be easy to predict. I had a couple of messages saying that I should predict them, so I think it is about time we jump straight into it and get these games predicted then. So dads are done. We're going to go straight with Group A. I've just shown them on the screen. So Group A, but before we do, don't forget to like down below and subscribe to the channel. Can we get 10 likes on this one? Now Group A, dad's put in order Italy, Turkey, Wales and Switzerland. Now I'm only going to change one thing about this prediction, and that's quite simply to do this. I'm predicting Switzerland to finish third. Italy versus Turkey will be a good game, opening game of the whole tournament tomorrow night. Switzerland, Wales will battle it out. I reckon Switzerland get 3 points, maybe by beating Wales. Wales have lost Ryan Giggs, their manager, of course. He's not there at the moment because of a charge for assault. I don't think they're as good as they were. Bale isn't as good as he was back in 2016. They haven't really hit that form again, and I think Switzerland's calibre of players and their kind of unity will help them. Turkey, again, very good, strong defensive line. Maybe not the best, but they'll be good enough with a couple of attacking outlets as well, especially the Lille forward. I know he's a bit old now. I can't remember his name, but he's very good. And then Italy, you know, Chiesa. I don't know really who's going. Donnarumma in goal, 22, one of the best keepers in the world. Bastoni, he's in my fantasy team. Great young defender. They've got some good promise. Now, Group B. Now, this is a weird group to predict because it's quite obvious who's going to win it. Belgium should beat everyone and they should win that. Dad's then put Denmark, Russia, Finland. Now I'm going to agree in for Finland. I'm surprised he put them there because Pookie. But Denmark and Russia, it will be tight. And I'm going to leave that one alone because I don't think anything different is going to happen. I think Denmark will just have the edge. You know, Christiansen, Eriksson, Delaney, some other players there as well that are just a bit better than the Russian players available as well because they were still ageing back in 2018 when they went on that ridiculous run. If we look at Group C, you have the Netherlands of Holland, the Netherlands, Austria, Ukraine and North Macedonia. Dad's put them in that order anyway. The Netherlands, I think, will win this group. I know there's people saying that maybe not. I think they will. It'll be tight between them and Austria, but I think they will win it. Austria will come second, and I'm going to be controversial here, and I think North Macedonia will be beating Ukraine to that third spot. I just think they will. Now, Group D, of course, is England's group. And the questionable thing that Dad's done here is put Scotland above Croatia. Now, as much as I'd love Scotland to do well, would I? Don't really know. I think England will win the group, but I think this will happen. And I hate to say it, I think it's going to end up like that. I think the Czechs will beat Scotland, and I think England and Croatia will win their games. England beating Croatia. England 9 points, Croatia 6 points, Czech Republic 3 points, Scotland, unfortunately, no points for you guys. Just want to have a look. The most popular group prediction is the one that I've gone for as well. So, you know, a lot of people agreeing. Now, Group E. Dad's put Spain, Sweden, Poland, Slovakia. Another controversial thing is what I'm going to do now. Is I'm going to do this. Stay. Because Spain have a COVID issue at the minute. I think their backups are good enough to get them second, but I think Poland's team is better than a COVID hit Spain squad. And I think Spain will struggle to win the group. They'll go through, but it won't be easy. Sweden have got some good players. Kuleveski, Isaac, however you pronounce his name. Two good young players. Slovakia, not really much. They've got Hamšík, but other than him. And I think they've got a defender as well. Can't quite remember his name, but very good there. Now the final group is the group of death. France, Germany, Portugal and Hungary. Now Hungary last time in the Euros 2016 they did have Portugal in their group and they did draw. Of course Portugal drew all 3 games, got through third and then won the tournament. So that was interesting. Now I'm going to have to probably say the same as Dad here. I don't think Portugal will beat Germany to second. I think, you never know. Thing is, we'll have a look at third place in a minute. That could be interesting. I think France will win the group. They've got one of the best squads in the world at the minute. You know, Conte, what's his name, is back in now. The Real Madrid, Benzema, he's back. Mbappe, possibly the best young player, possibly the best player below 30 in the world. You've got defence there as well, you know, Varane, players like that. They're going to be good. Germany have got a bit better than they were in the last one. Of course, getting knocked out in the group stage. Portugal, again, good, but still some weak spots. You know, they've got Ruben Dias at the back, but then they've got Jose Fonte, who, yes, has been good for Lille, but he's like 37. So I don't think they'll be making it second. But now we're going to go the 4 best third place teams, and of course this has changed from what Dad predicted. So I'm just going to untick them very quickly, like I've just done. So we've got Switzerland, Russia, North Macedonia, Czech Republic, Sweden, and Portugal. Now I don't think Portugal, if they finish third, will go through, because I think they may beat Hungary, but I think they'll lose their other 2 games. And unless they beat Hungary 4 or 5-0, then there'll be a minus goal difference, and that's what it could come down to. So I've said Czech Republic will go through. I think they'll beat Scotland and then lose to England, Croatia quite narrowly. I'm gonna do this just for the fact that it'll make the video interesting. I'm gonna put North Macedonia. They did beat Germany, so I think they could beat the other team in their group. I think it's Ukraine. Then we got Switzerland, Russia, Sweden, Portugal. Got to pick 2 out of them. Ooh. So we go back and have a look at who's in what group. So Switzerland, they've got to play Wales. Yes, I did say I think Sweden will make it. Switzerland. Why do I keep saying Sweden? Switzerland will make it through. And then, sorry, who was the other one there that we've just completely forgotten about? But Russia, Sweden, Portugal. So Russia, they will beat Finland, but I think they could get battered by Belgium. They could have a chance against Denmark. I think you do have to put Russia through there. The only reason I'm not saying Portugal is simply because they've got to play France, Germany, and I think they'll get beaten in both. Goal difference it will come down to. They could go through, you never know. But we'll continue then. And Dad has predicted this, so I'm going to go through and untick all of these because they're new, and Dad's obviously done them how Dad wanted to do them. I don't know if this is still the same. Right, well that messed up. We had a little break there. We're now into the last 16. We've swapped apps because that one decided that I couldn't change my predictions for some reason, because Dad did them on my device, so obviously it's saved as his, not mine, which is annoying. But Italy take on Austria. Italy to win that one. Turkey would face Denmark. I think Turkey would be winning that one. Belgium to face Switzerland. I think Belgium quite simply would win that one easily. Holland versus the Czech Republic then. Holland to win again. I think Czech Republic would have gone further than they would have thought anyway. Croatia versus Spain. I genuinely think Croatia would win that one. France versus North Macedonia. It's got to be France, hasn't it? Poland versus Russia. Poland and Lewandowski's army would win that. And then England to beat Germany. On penalties, maybe. Who knows? Hopefully penalties. Anyway, we're going to... hopefully penalties. Anyway, we're going to say... Right, Croatia versus France. The retake of the World Cup final back 3 years ago. And I don't think France will be continuing and winning their crown back. I think that they failed in the last Euros. I don't think they'll win it. This is going to be very, very controversial. Croatia to beat France. Maybe after extra time, but Croatia will beat France. Belgium versus Italy then. Oh, 2 golden... Well, I'm not going to say golden generation for Italy because they've won World Cups, but getting back to a better generation. But then we're looking Belgium v Italy. Belgium are very good. Italy are very good as well. Just because of defence, I'm going to say Italy. Just because Belgium's defence isn't as good as I think it could be. It's not as strong as people want it to be. You know, quarterfinals, who have I got them against? Switzerland. They'll beat them. But Italy, I think, could provide too big of a challenge. Holland versus Turkey. Another one. Holland without Van Dijk, who will be a very big miss. Donny van der Beek has gone home as well. Turkey could be good. But I don't think they'd be good enough. So I think Holland will be beating them. And then I think England would dispatch Poland in the quarterfinals, making it Croatia, Italy, Holland and England as the last 4 teams. And theoretically, you've got to see England as the favourites out of them. But Croatia would face Italy then. These games all at Wembley Stadium. If England win all their games, the only game will be away from England will be in Italy for England versus Germany at Rome. So Croatia versus Italy. I'm going to put Italy to win. Holland versus England. Going to have to back the boys. And last time these two sides met in the Euros was 2012 when Italy beat us on penalties. And all I'm going to say is, it's coming home. England will be winning the European Championships in 2020. Just one thing to do then, isn't there really? It's coming, football's coming home. It's coming home, it's coming home. It's coming, football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home.